From the developers of sneaky games about stabbing people in the neck and the publishers that will never stop stabbing their customers in the back comes a new IP that boldly asks the age-old question: what if Groundhog's Day Bill Murray just went on a wanton killing spree? Deathloop. Jump into the endless cycle that is Deathloop and explore every nook and cranny of the mysterious Black Reef as the island is retrofitted to become a paradise for unadulterated desire without consequence, making it basically just Rapture if it was founded by Dr. Evil. Then uncover the on-rail events that happen around the island while you gather as many clues as possible that you'll easily uncover because everyone leaves a paper trail the size of a CVS receipt until the day resets and you go through it all over again as you attempt to subvert the inevitable or completely up the timing until you fully loop back around to make a different series of mistakes. And Majora's Mask-ass gameplay that you will either enjoy or despise depending on how neurotic you actually are. Okay, why does too much choice feel like dying to me? Pop on the stylish turtleneck of Colt, an amnesiac who wakes up on a nondescript beach with the world's worst purgatorial hangover.
I gotta stop drinking.
A man with a bad habit of getting himself killed over and over again as he attempts to uncover the secrets of the island and break the time loop.
What kind of up world is this?
By killing all of his totally pretentious ex-friends in one day as he scopes out their daily routines, paths, and habits, then rearranges their schedules to make sure they're at the right place at the wrong time, all while being relentlessly chased by a mysterious assassin who seems very personally invested in murdering him.
I wish you nothing but the most painful deaths, Colt. Truly, I mean it.
As Colt slowly peels back the conspiracy behind the endless game of cat and mouse through endless loops of clumsy trial and error, in a narrative that pays homage to the time travel and sci-fi genre, but plays out more like Parent Trap than anything else. Except, you know, if they were trying to kill their parents.
Big words for a wee man.
Slightly above average height. Thank you.
Warp back into the arcane formula of stealth gameplay that mixes their signature teleportation powers and much more murderous abilities, with crab walking through 80% of the game as you use the timeless problem-solving method of shooting everything in the face or skulk around trying to make as little noise as possible, hacking the almost ridiculous amounts of turrets and security cameras littered across the island in hopes of a stealthy entry, until you mess up a headshot or sneak attack and you end up filling everything with lead in the loudest way possible to finally reach their fully alert boss and snuff them for their powers like Flesh Mega Man and suck up the residuum to spend to keep your weapons, perks, and powers, then reset the level all over again with a new toolbox of goodies to experiment with, opening up different paths of approach that are usually blocked off by something else that you need to cycle through the whole day for. Then come back, ignoring your stealth completely, to Rambo your way through because you've already played this level 20 times, and pick apart the areas like a hungry vulture, scavenging the world for little bits of content you might have missed, in gameplay that feels less like the stealth actioner you're used to, and more like a very, very violent escape room. Well, an escape room where you can kick everything to death whenever you get stuck in a puzzle. My body is the deadliest weapon. Just try and cover these legs. Play as Juliana and jump into people's games to basically ruin their day, disguising yourself as the mobs around you and hoping that it isn't completely obvious that you're not an NPC, only to get absolutely bodied by someone who has more powers, better weapons, and 2 more chances, until you end up being able to get the better of Colt and take them out of the loop completely, in a mode that's fun to dive into here and there, but doesn't really add anything to the format, and feels like it was made for that guy who exclusively uses the scraping spear in Demon Souls. For all of you out there that enjoy this kind of mode, I hope someone beats you at Uno and then repos your car.
Stop it. Get some help.
So take out that hack-a-majig and get ready to get funky for a different type of first-person action experience where the levels themselves are the antagonist and everything else is just target practice that mostly achieves what these arcane games do best, creating a sandbox to get all your destructive juices flowing, or at least for other more creative people to make YouTube montages for you to watch. Nice. Starring Coltrane,
Lana!
Gifts Wide Shut, Adriana Grande, NeoGaf Admin, Duplicate, Ricky Dicardo, Bo Colt, Vector Perkins, and Yes Man.
The captain references ambulatory functionality, but 2-bit does not have legs.
Afroshock. Okay, look, all I'm saying is Link could have solved a lot more problems a lot quicker if he had an automatic weapon. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Ever get the feeling you're playing the same game over and over and over again? No, I'm not talking about FIFA. I mean time loop games like Deathloop. Go down the rabbit hole in this video where we unstick the surprising history behind gaming's most circular mechanic. Tell us what you'd like to hear in my epic voice in the comments below. Watch your tone, boy. I have to believe that Arseface is still out there. One day, I will be an unbeatable fighting housewife. Housework, battle, I will do it all. Behold this exciting Egyptian top-hatted craftsmanship. You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person?